Hello there, Dan the Weatherman here. Hey, welcome to my weather show. This is the global edition, taking a look at things going on around the world for the coming week. This is one of those weeks, weather-wise, where Mother Nature, she's sitting at a traffic light and all of a sudden she puts her foot down, boom, boom, and off she goes, literally spinning the wheels, a bit of everything. We've got lots going on. You even take one look at the satellite, look at these big sweeps of cloud. Stuff is going on. We're getting real contrast now with the warm and the cold, and that's really starting to leave its mark. You're seeing lots and lots of red across parts of the northern hemisphere, in particular across parts of the Arctic. That will continue to be the case there, and as well the jet stream being very wiggly when you're getting more cold, meeting more warm, and because of just long-term warming we see this becomes more wiggly, like a piece of wet spaghetti, not like the more undulating slow thing it used to be. And as this runs through the week, notice how it's just bending. You've got little spins of lows here. This is Europe, that's Asia. Low pressure sitting and spinning and lingering over parts of Europe. At the same time, warm air trying to work in, and the jet stream quite busy here where you see those areas of red. That means oomph, that means storms, wind, a bit of everything thrown into the mix. Let's zoom in first off. We're into hurricane season, June 1st. For the Atlantic Basin, May 15th for the Eastern Pacific. This is Mexico here. We've already got one. Agatha. This is going to be the potentially the first one for the season, and this could develop rapidly, could have rapid intensification, because with La Nina still going on in the Eastern Pacific, that brings favorable conditions, light winds, warm bath-like water, low shear. You can see this as well. It's got some good spread out of cloud, good outflow in the warm conditions. This thing will develop. It could become a Cat 2, 3, maybe 4 by the time it makes landfall on that Mexican coast late Monday into Tuesday. And it won't be done then. Follow your eyes with this lump of color here, because the upper level energy will drift across. Low level will get chewed up by the mountains as it makes landfall, but it could reform in the Bay of Campeche, maybe near the Yucatan or western parts of the Caribbean next week. Something certainly to watch. And across the US there'll be more severe storms as energy comes surging out of the Pacific. Look at this up close. What's steering this thing? That's Mexico. See this red blob here? That's the energy from what is the tropical troublemaker. This comes down, gives it a bit of a like that. That steers it onto shore for Mexico, going through later Monday into Tuesday. But then watch what happens through the week. The whole thing drifts through. This could then reform back into the warm bath-like water of the Bay of Campeche, also the Caribbean, where it ends up somewhere either side of the Yucatan, something to watch. And with low pressure near Florida, it could as well be potentially the first one for the Atlantic Basin getting into that time of year. Now for Europe, the weather is a real muddle. It's like looking at a washing machine and all the clothing spinning around. Look at this, low pressure, all about. And it's quite a busy week for parts of Europe, in particular for the British Isles. Jubilee celebrations going on. Hopefully we get high pressure to finish off the week, with all these lows moving about. When you've got warm meeting cold, it brings such contrast. You've got low pressure here, the red diving down, a sliver of high pressure, that goes like that, and then you get the surge of warmth coming out of Africa. Temperatures are really going to be up and down. Have a look at them through the week. Parts of northern Scotland may struggle to get to 10 to 12 degrees. Aberdeen, for instance, London barely into the teens. But as that warmth comes out of Africa, parts of Italy will be well into the 30s. Rome, for instance, but by the end of the week could be touching close to 40 as that warm air surges. Such the contrasts that are going on. Completely different story for Australia and New Zealand. You're getting a good bit of flex into the jet stream this week, and that will bring low pressure. Look at that thing wound up. It sits and lingers in the Tasman Sea. Wind, rain, the whole thing churns through. Quieter weather at least for eastern parts of Australia, but certainly Mother Nature making it feel like winter is knocking on the door there. That's the weather for now. See you guys again soon. Bye-bye.